next topic, and let's get into this Backstreet Boys story. So Nick Carter is finally breaking his silence on these R-word allegations, and I guess now he's speaking out because now he is facing a fourth accuser who has accused him of SA. So now he's speaking out. And sidebar, I heard that there's I don't know if it's out officially or whatever, but I did hear that there's a documentary in the works with him and his sister where they were talking about Aaron and his death and everything. And I believe it's being directed by Soleil Moonfry, who, played Punky Brewster on the show, on Punky Brewster back in the day. She was also on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So Soleil Moonfry is a child star who directs. I think she's directed a couple of TV shows too. But anyway, let's get into this um Nick Carter story. If this picture don't unblur. Thank you. So he's facing new legal trouble after being accused of repeatedly R-wording a woman, Laura Penley, starting when she was 19. Now 45, the Backstreet Boys singer is being sued for SA and emotional distress. Penley also claims he gave her multiple STDs. Carter is denying allegations. It says, it said he denies all allegations as baseless. Now, the latest accusation against the boy band member comes after he was accused of SA by multiple women in recent years. Now, Carter was denied the previous allegations, also claimed the current lawsuit claims were baseless via his attorney, Leanne K. Wakayama and Dale Hayes Jr. They claim to TMZ that Penley's lawsuit just more of the same nonsense designed to inflict maximum damage on Nick and his family. According to Penley, she met Carter in 2004 when she was 19 years old. She alleges that they began a consensual relationship over several weeks, which included trysts at an apartment in LA where they would spend time together and have relations. The plaintiff claims that she asked Carter to wear a condom when they were intimate. However, he allegedly refused and said that he was clean, meaning that he was free of any STDs. You don't want to know something? I hate when people say that they're clean. I hate that because it just sounds gross to me when people, oh, I'm clean. So according to Penley, she visited the LA apartment in early 2005, but told Nick she didn't want to have sex that day. He allegedly responded by telling her the only reason she was at the apartment was so that they could have sex. Now, Penley claims that the Backstreet Boys member proceeded to lift her in the air and throw her onto his bed. She says he pushed her over to the side of the bed and penetrated her pudenda from behind, even as she said no to him repeatedly. Now, Penley claims that Carter did not use a condom when he allegedly R-worded her. Afterwards, she alleges that he told her to never speak of the R-word because she would never be believed. Now, despite the distressing way in which they parted, she claimed that Carter reached out to her several months later to apologize and ask her to visit him again. But the next meeting in LA was allegedly a repeat of the previous assault. As Penley claimed, she again told Carter she didn't want to have sex after he brought her into his bedroom. Her lawsuit contends that she refused sex multiple times, and then after Carter allegedly penetrated her against her will, she says she repeatedly asked him to stop. Beyond the traumas in the alleged SA, Penley says that she tried to deal with being diagnosed with multiple STDs, which she accuses Carter of infecting her with, or saying that she had to deal with them. She alleged in the lawsuit that she had never had unprotected sex prior to her relationship with Carter, indicating that she believed him to be the culprit. She allegedly tested positive for HPV, chlamydia, and gonorrhea. Penley also says that she was diagnosed with cervical cancer. Not girl as in her, but girl as in Nick Carter. Child, you don't be going to the doctor to check things like you don't be getting no burning and stuff down there. Like, how you running around with HPV, like you gave her the human papillomia virus, you gave her chlamydia and the gonorrhea, and you don't be getting no kind of discharge. Like you walking around with like giving people STIs and things, like you nasty. And no shade, but Nick Carter do kind of give like I be giving burner teas. Like he do look like he be burning the girls. Now the vast majority of cervical cancer cases are caused by HPV, according to the Mayo Clinic, though most women who have the virus will not develop cervical cancer. Penley claims in her lawsuit that Carter gave her the HPV, which allegedly led to her developing the cervical cancer. As a result of the illness, Penley says that she had to have surgery and suffered through cancer treatments. She also claimed that the alleged SAs led to her suffer various traumas, including emotional distress, physical anguish, medical issues, and intimacy issues, among other problems. Penley is seeking damages from Carter in her lawsuit. Now, the singer's attorneys, that would be Leanne and Dale, said in a statement to TMZ, they said, quote, "It is just more of the same nonsense from a gang of conspirators and their lawyers who continue to abuse the justice system to try to ruin Nick Carter. It's drawn from the same predictable playbook, lie in wait for decades until Mr. Carter is celebrating a professional milestone, then hide behind litigation privilege to make utterly false claims in an attempt to inflict maximum damage on Nick and his family." Well, they said he's celebrating professional milestone. What is that? Is that him doing the They aren't. Don't they actually have a residency in Vegas? Is that what he's referring to? Because what musical milestone? Inquiring Miles want to know. Now, according to Carter's attorney, he doesn't remember even meeting Penley or having a relationship with him, or saying sexual relationship. They also allege that his accuser has a documented history of financial and legal trouble, has filed for bankruptcy, and has been sued for fraud. Well, look, if she want to bring that to court, bring it up. Notably, multiple women who have accused Carter of SA have also alleged that they tested positive for HPV afterward. Shannon Shea Ruth claimed in 2022 that she tested positive for HPV after he allegedly SA'd her on a tour bus in 2001. In 2023, singer Melissa Schumann sued Carter for allegedly SAing her in 2002 in LA by forcing her to perform and receive a baloney wash from him when she was 18 and he was 22. They said that she had to perform a bologna wash and he ate her box. So, it's funny, I'm trying to clean it up, but I come up with something even more vulgar. She also claimed that she tested positive for HPV. So all the girls got HPV. And, Melissa Schumann was from the group Dream, right? If I'm not mistaken. Another woman accused Carter of SAing her on a yacht in 2003 while multiple men watched also claimed that she developed HPV afterwards. Carter has denied all the accusations and launched lawsuits against his accusers. Now, in February 2023, he countersued Ruth, claiming she cost the Backstreet Boys $2.35 million with her accusations. And I want to know how so. Is it because with the allegations that it prevented people to come pay for any Backstreet Boys merch or to come see y'all perform, or whatever the case is? Or are you talking about your legal fees that you had to accumulate and pull out all this money to fight all these allegations for multiple women? But he also named Schumann in his lawsuit, claiming that she had coached Ruth, and in August of 2024, he launched a countersuit against Schumann. Now, in April of last year, Schumann and other women who have accused Carter of SA appeared in the documentary Fallen Idols, which also explored his late brother Aaron Carter's struggles with drug addiction. Now, prior to Aaron's death, he publicly spoke out in support of the women accusing his older brother. So, yeah, they weren't on good terms before, he passed away, because he came out here and pretty much said, that was like, yeah, I stand in solidarity with the women. So he must know something. But, Aaron's not here anymore to defend or defend himself or even have the conversation. So, yeah, that's all that's on the thing. I know it's a lot, but I'll definitely keep you guys abreast of the story as it develops. But I want to hear from you. Based on what you heard, what do you think of this story in regards to Nick Carter? Do y'all think he's guilty? Do you think these girls are making it up? So whatever your thoughts are on this matter, I want to hear from you. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below.